Obayewa. And finally, from here, 2 lecturers sacked over alleged sexual harassment in Bauchi State. Those are headlines from Daily Post newspaper.
All right, we go to Daily Trust newspaper. Tunde Bakare, anyone who wants to lead Nigeria must negotiate with the North. Buhari launches Naira. E-Naira says digital currency will boost Nigeria's GDP by $29 billion in 10 years. Terrorists attack mosques, kill 18 worshippers in Niger. Confusion dogs Unilag visitation panel report. NSAS, youth and the future. Something to read. Buhari launches E-Naira. Okay, I took that. Okay, attention African leaders urge G20 to stop COVID-19 vaccine apartheid. Still from Daily Trust, Army declares state of emergency in Sudan. Arrest civilian leaders. Engage Igboho, IPOB like I do to terrorists. Gumi tells southern clerics. 33 states may not pay salaries as 172 billion naira deduction grounds revenue disbursement. You can find the story of Kano blind teacher. Okay, let's see something also, some more from Daily Trust before we go to another paper. Daily Nigeria or Nigeria Daily. Nigerian broadcast media unpatriotic, guilty or not, something to read. And Nigeria to lose over 25 million naira daily. That's also something to read there from Daily Trust. We go to another paper.
From Punch newspaper, Buhari unveils e-Naira. MDAs may collect revenues, pay in e-currency. PDP crisis deepens. Secondus pursues suit as party plans convention. Woman dies after husband sets house ablaze during fight. Oyetola releases 300 million naira for pension arrears. Provide land for farming. Ekiti government urges monarchs. Sanwo-Olu commends Edo Best, urges states to embrace digital teaching. 200 Ijaw communities in Edo lament abandonment. Don't borrow to pay salaries. Ogun monarch cautions Governor Abiodun. Also from the metro side, Benue police shoot 7-month-old child. Family decries neglect. All right. Police arrest Delta man with 60 rounds of AK-47 ammunition and a lady with pistol. Tortured Uber driver replies Lagos CP demands rogue corps arrests and 500 million naira. From the business side, federal government to end petrol subsidy June 2022. World Bank condemns 2.9 trillion naira funding. Fashola NLC fault federal government assets sale, privatization. Minister demands audit. Foreign firms eyeing Nigerian airports, says Sirika. Federal government demands proposals. States, local governments should take 59% of federal allocation. That's coming from the Northwest. Bello confident of clinching APC 2023 presidential ticket. SSG. Bello confident of clinching APC 2023 presidential ticket. SSG. Behave yourself. NSA wants troublemakers ahead of Anambra poll. And PDP insists on October 30 convention date. PDP insists on October 30 convention date. Those are headlines from the Punch newspaper.
We move to the Guardian newspaper. Abiodun wants monarchs against conferment of frivolous chieftaincy titles. Northwest demands lion's share of revenue allocations to states. Niger partner NRC to improve rail transport. Niger partners NRC to improve rail transport. Let's see some more. 13 days after journalists protest meeting Vanguard reporter. Still from the Guardian, cryptocurrency. Luno resumes Naira deposit withdrawal for Nigerians. IS claims deadly bombing in Ugandan capital. Former Nigeria captain Emil Doka thrilled after first NBA win as a coach. Still from there, Nigeria launches e-Naira digital currency. Let me take two more before we go to another paper. Yimba, Rivers United, no opponents as draw holds today. One more before we go. Marwa tasks agencies strike force to go hard on drug-bearer cartels.
On 2023, don't visit our secretariat for consultations. Delta monarchs tell politicians. That's from Vanguard newspaper. Other headlines from the same source. Governor Emmanuel presents 582 billion naira budget estimates. For 2022, Governor Emmanuel presents 582 billion naira budget estimates for 2022. Insecurity not declining, Mr. President. Okay, you can get that from Vanguard newspaper. Over 2 million people remain displaced in the northeast Nigeria. EU ambassador. 13,800 passports uncollected at Lagos offices. Controller cries out. 13,800 passports uncollected at Lagos offices. Controller cries out. Police fix October 29 for constables recruitment test in Katsina. And stop branding terrorism as banditry. Akeredolu. NSAS protest memorial victims seeks Lagos government's assistance. Budget defense. Lai Mohammed harps on need for urgent digitization of national archives. On Anambra 2023, Anambra 2021, I beg your pardon. When APC walks a political slippery slope. When APC walks a political slippery slope. Okay, that's a report in Vanguard. And also on 2023, PDP youth appeal to Ademule Ogunrafael to contest Ondo South's Senate seat. CBN releases guidelines for e-Naira. And let's see. I think those are all the headlines we have here from Vanguard newspaper.
All right, we are live on YouTube, 32FM 949 Ibadan. Go there, go drop your comment or your headline this morning on our YouTube, 32FM 949 Ibadan. In a bit, Austin Iduma will join us for some analysis. We're going on a short break now. When we return, we'll just do the analysis.
Like salt and pepper, bread and beans, sport and entertainment.
Say what?
That's right. Showmax Pro is bringing you the best of both worlds.
Everybody strap in. I'm about to open some windows.
Now you can watch live sport from Super Sport.
In your life have you seen anything like that?
As well as movies, originals, award-winning international and local shows, plus kids shows when you sign up at showmax.com.
ọ̀rẹ́ ọmọbìnrin yẹn ń lo nǹkan kan. ṣó o tún ti bẹ̀rẹ̀. abz làṣírí ibẹ̀ ọṣẹ ìfọyín close up kún fún antibacterial zinc abz bẹ́ẹ̀ ló ń fúnni ní ààbò tó péye ìlọ́po mẹ́ta àti pé a tún fún eyín ẹ̀ ní ìtura ìlọ́po mẹ́ta ó yàtọ̀ sọ́ṣẹ ìfọyín ṣá.
gbogbo èèyàn ló máa gbélé yìí o.
láìdé. ọṣẹ ìfọyín close up ti tún kún fún antibacterial zinc pẹ̀lú ààbò ìlọ́po mẹ́ta àti ìtura tó péye ìlọ́po mẹ́ta.
Precious Cornerstone University, PCU, a faith-based institution located in the heart of the city of Ibadan, provides a student-friendly and enabling environment to fulfill your dreams. Precious Cornerstone University is a true pan-Nigerian university, currently with students from more than 22 states of the Federation. PCU is currently calling for admissions of new intakes, and with a minimum score of 120 in JAMB UTME with 5 O-level credits in English and mathematics alongside 3 other relevant subjects, you can enroll today in accounting, business administration, banking and finance, economics, computer science, microbiology, and more new courses are being approved. Mass communication, international relations, cyber security, software engineering, and procurement. Direct entry admission for all ND and HND holders is also ongoing, and students with lower mark than 120 can also register for JUPEB. Enroll online today at www.pcu.edu.ng and follow the procedure. Or you can visit the Precious Cornerstone University Campus 1 at Olaogun Odife Road, Ibadan, or call now 080-600-51554 or 081-3181-1946.
Hello! We believe you're enjoying Titan Farms products like Titan Rice, Yam Flour, Rice Flour, Titan Oil, and others. Oh yes! With Titan Farms, there is always something more. Give your child the best gift by buying any of our lots at Titan Farms Estate, Upperland City, Moniya, Idianyure, Regal Gardens, Soka, Cherry Court, Ilaji, and enjoy freebies like 500 blocks, 20 bags of cement, free survey, deed of assignment. That's not all. Here's the big deal. For every land you buy in your child's name at Titan Farms Estate, you can get a loan to sort your child's school fees if need be at no interest for up to 3 months. Yes, you heard me. No interest for 3 months. To enjoy this limited offer, quickly call 0906 007 9714 or visit Titan House opposite Motor Dealer Park, New Garage Road, Ibadan, or check us out on www.titanfarms.org.
Me and you, let's get to Ghana. Right, This is Ghana. You've come here to seek for greener pastures. Make it your worthwhile. Your uncle is not supposed to be touching you like that.
I have a lot of uncles. My father has a lot of brothers, and my father's brothers have cousins.
Unwrap all the baggage in the new Showmax original comedy series starring Basketmouth, Akanani, Jocelyn Dumas, and more. Watch Ghana Jollof weekly only on Showmax. Subscribe from 1,200 Naira monthly. Sign up now at showmax.com.
Welcome back to your favorite station, 32 FM 94.9 Tuesday edition of the Breakdown Newspaper Review. I am Olutayo Ogunade.
And I am Gbemisola Shoyemi.
All right, we go straight to our first story here from Premium Times. And I can see Sheikh Gumi here, controversial Islamic scholar, has warned President Muhammadu Buhari and the federal government not to declare bandits killing and abducting people in the north as terrorists. The Sunni scholar said declaring them as terrorists will come with a big price. Mr. Gumi, an ex-soldier and medical doctor, has been campaigning for amnesty for the outlaws terrorizing states in the northwest and some parts of north-central Nigeria. Gumi warns Buhari against declaring bandits as terrorists.
And in response to that, from Vanguard newspaper, this one says, stop branding terror. Our terrorism as banditry. That's coming from Akeredolu. Governor Rotimi Akeredolu of Ondo State has warned that the various criminal activities of kidnapping, bombing, and assault on the people in parts of the country being referred to as banditry must be appropriately addressed as terrorism. Akeredolu, in a statement on Monday in Abuja, noted that infiltration of the country's borders and the recent disruption of train services by bandits must be addressed as terrorism and the perpetrators treated the same. Akeredolu and his Kaduna State counterparts at an event, among others, were among the panelists at a summit where they were addressing the country's security challenges. He contended that a nation with failed security and justice systems is set to fall. Stop branding terrorism as banditry, Akeredolu.
Still on Sheikh Gumi, he has asked clerics from the southern part of the country to engage those behind uprising in the region the same way he does to bandits. The respected clerics said this in a statement he issued in reactions to the call for bandits to be declared as terrorists. Last week, Governor Nasir El-Rufai of Kaduna State said since 2017 he has asked the federal government to declare bandits as terrorists. Austin Dumo joins us on the program. Good morning to you, Austin Dumo.
Good morning, Tara. Good morning.
Good morning.
All right. They are terrorists. They are not bandits.
Of course, they are terrorists. That is whom they are. The activity is pure and applied terrorism. That is what it means. We must be able to come to terms, especially speak with one voice as far as this issue is concerned. The idea of rationalization based on where you come from does not have to play a key role as far as this is concerned. Even in the write-up by Sheikh Gumi in his defense that the federal government or the president should not be stampeded to declaring these people as terrorist group, you discover that he even admitted at some point in that statement that since or once civilian fatality occur as a result of their activity, that makes it to be classified as an act of terrorism. These guys do not only have the capacity to inflict pain, such as kidnapping, taking of ransom, murder, killing and maiming on innocent citizens. They also develop capacity to attack military formations. Their latest modus operandi on the train service involve the use of explosives. So they are nothing but terrorists. But I think we are playing the ethnic card as far as this issue is concerned, and that will not help us.
Now, the fatal stabbing of a UK lawmaker recently has been deemed a terrorist act. What is terrorism?
See,
or who is a terrorist?
A terrorist is someone who carry out an organized crime with a political motive, maybe at the end of the day to take over a particular space or to occupy territory or to gain dominance of a particular section either in the country or in the city. In advanced country, I told you last week, once acts such as stabbing and gruesome murder is involved, they come out very clearly to term it a terrorist act. That is what we are meant to understand, and that is what has been done. But in Nigeria, look at the effort. For example, we didn't go into definition, for example, before the federal government within 72 hours declare IPOB at that time as a terrorist organization. We are talking of people who have the capacity. Of course, those in government have come out with this argument that are not that cannot be substantiated, that since these guys do not hold flag, they don't have a territory. Some people will also argue pedestrianly that they don't have identifiable leader. All of these are not correct. Let us look at their method of criminal activity. They have been able to metamorphose and graduate into a level where they attack military formation as such. There are certain areas where they are holding, especially in northwestern part of the country, Zamfara, Katsina, and some part in Shiroro. So if you look at it, you discover that we must come out very clean to address this issue, irrespective of where they come from. But Gumi has come out that, southern leaders should engage separatists in the southern part of the country, like it did in the case of bandit. Since Gumi has met with the bandit as a self-acclaimed mediator or spokesperson for that group, he has met them on several occasions. He has negotiated on their behalf. He has canvassed for amnesty on their behalf. Has that in any way brought respite in their activity on the part of the civil attack and what have you? These are the issue. So the activity and the handling of the issue by Gumi has not brought solution to the table. What Gumi is only canvassing for in the case of the bandit is to give them a soft landing. Of course, I am also of the opinion that traditional ruler and religious leader from the southern part of the country should engage those who feel that they will make the country or the area ungovernable, because we can't continue to destroy our own property, killing our own people in the name of agitation, in the name of separatist agenda and what have you. So these are the issue. So I feel so strongly that let us put sentiment apart, let us put emotion apart, let us put religion and ethnicity apart and address the issue. This is nothing but an act of terrorism, and we all must see it from that angle.
What exactly is Gumi's business with this matter at hand? I mean, is Nigeria giving him enough? Is Nigeria giving him too much of attention? Because we see him come out every now and then to pass comments like this, and we sit down and discuss his comments. Is it that powerful?
That is why we have said that Nigeria must be governed in a reflection of a true federalism, with the view of looking at it as a secular state. How do I mean? Look at it. There have been people who have made comments, incisive comments, inflammatory comments, statements that are capable of turning the country upside down. They call it classified security information. Some of these people from time to time are invited by the DSS. It depends on where they come from. That is what we are made to understand in the country. Gumi still continue to gain prominence as far as the issue of banditry is concerned, because the federal government has decided to turn a blind eye that it doesn't really matter. He has even made comment against even the government and the president, but nothing has happened to him. He's enjoying whatever freedom he's enjoying today. A lot of people adduce that to the fact of where he actually come from.
God rest the soul of Obadiah Belafia, all right, who, in fact, one of his interviews did mention that some of them met with some of these bandits then, and based on what they saw, these guys don't mean well for the country. Hey, well, I mean, does a bandit actually mean well for? Of course,
they don't mean well for
any. But we're saying let's put them in proper perspective. These are terrorists, and we should go after them. Who is has Gumi been invited for the brief?
Gumi has not been invited. I don't know why that is taking almost eternity. A lot of people before now have always been invited for questioning, for interrogation. Invitation for questioning does not mean that you are going to detain such a fellow, or perhaps such a fellow has a question to answer. Of course, there could be some security information at the disposal of that particular fellow that might be useful to security operatives in the country. So I don't know why the federal government find it difficult through security operative to invite Gumi, at least for proper briefing as far as this issue is concerned. I think Gumi know what so many of us, even including Mr. President, do not know, as a result of this issue. People that have the capacity to now blow off a raid track, to adopt and take people into hostage, you still refer to them as bandit. Of course, let's look at it from the proper perspective. Irrespective of where they come from, they have been involved in act of terrorism. So we have even learned in recent time that there is a collaboration between these guys and Boko Haram terrorists. So they are another form of a terrorist group. So the idea and the argument that they don't own territory, they don't have flag, they don't have identifiable leader. Nasir El-Rufai knows some of their leaders. Matawali knows some of their leaders. Masari, the governor of Katsina State, knows some of their leaders. We know the forest where they are. Immediately the adoption happened in, I think, the one in Katsina. The one in Katsina. Immediately it happened. Boko Haram, a faction of Boko Haram, still loyal to Shekau that time, came out to own responsibility. Masari came up to address the press that no, this was not carried out by Boko Haram terrorists. They are carried out by our own bandits. I use this word, quote and unquote, by our own bandits. He said they are in our own forests. They know them. From time to time, people like Masari, Matawali have met with them. Some of these guys have come to State House. I told you of a particular one that honor an invitation for dialogue and said if not for God, he wouldn't have come for that meeting. That the state wanted to kill him, and he has made up his mind to ensure that the state become ungovernable. He was saying that in the presence of the state commissioner of police. He was saying that in the presence of the state director of DSS. So what are we talking about? We know their leaders, except want to play to the gallery. And if care is not taken, if we continue to handle this issue like this, we might have to suffer this for a longer time.
All right, from Daily Trust, the Muslim Rights Concern Murik has insisted on a presidential candidate from the Yoruba Muslim ahead of the 2023 politicking. Murik director Professor Ishaq Akintola on Monday in a statement argued that no Yoruba Muslim has ever occupied Aso Rock, either as a president or vice president, since independence in 1960, whereas 3 Yoruba Christians have occupied the position. Presidency, Murik insists on Yoruba Muslim lists candidate. And of course, we have something here credited to Tunde Bakare. Anyone who wants to lead Nigeria must negotiate with the North.
Yes, I think that's a simple truth. What Tunde Bakare just said. At some point, too, he also made mention of the fact that anybody that wants to be president from the North will also have to come into alliance with people from the southern part of the country. This is a federal republic of Nigeria. The North itself, even with its political population, cannot single-handedly emerge as the president of the country. They say had to come to the southern part of the country. I use President Muhammadu Buhari as a case study. He has always won election in the core North, but not until 2015, where he had to form alliance with people, especially from the southwest. He would have become the president of the country. So the North, Tunde Bakare is of the opinion that they have the population, that this our present constitution, he referred to it as a glorified death certificate, that except the constitution is tinkered with. Of course, I understand his basis for that particular argument. He said the economic power of the North has been taken away. The textile is no longer there. The granite pyramid is no longer there.
Who took it away?
I don't know. Maybe as a result of the discovery of oil, everybody had to be so lethargic and be so incompetent. They had to depend on allocation from Abuja, going to tap the oil fund. And you can see what that has done to our national economy as we speak now. Then he talked about their political power, that the only thing they have is power, and they are not anytime ready to relinquish that particular power. If you look at the premise of that argument, you understand that. Look at the type of creation that we have. We have 19 states in the north that has put the northern part of the country at an advantage politically. So whatever decision that is going to be made, they are going to ensure. Look at Kano and Lagos, for example. Look at the number of local governments in Kano, the static number of local governments in Lagos right from that time till now is still 20 local government, whereas we have Jigawa again and a state like I think Sokoto or so that were carved out of Kano look at the number of local government. If you put number of local government in Jigawa and that of Kano together, we are talking about 77 local government. Meanwhile, we still have Lagos remaining 20 local government. So that is the argument of Tunde Bakare. I agree so much that no half of the country can emerge as president except with collaboration from the other half. Then as for the statement of Murik, I think Murik is deliberately being mischievous as far as this issue is concerned. Nobody has ever stopped any candidate, whether Muslim or Christian, from contesting. This was the card Murik also played in Oyo State when they had to hold Governor Seyi Makinde at the jugular that, he has appointed Christian into position and what have you. Immediately the conduct of the local government election ended. Murik had to keep quiet, because if you look at out of 33 local government, I think we have well over 20 that are Muslim, as in local.
Should religion even be a factor?
See, that is the issue. You know, some people will call now. Look at somebody that looks like a scholar, bringing up the religious can, rather than looking at the issue of competence. At another time, if we want to hide behind one finger, they will tell us to look at the issue of competence. We have competent Muslim, we have competent Christian. It's usually a joint ticket, whether number one religion, number two, the other religion. It shouldn't be the way, but unfortunately, that has been the practice in the country. And I think for going forward, that is the way it's going to be. But the major issue is that, politically speaking, in Nigeria, it's most especially difficult for a Southern Muslim to emerge as the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. I stand to be corrected. You might not agree with it, because the normal thing is that the core north will feel that, we are going to nominate Christian, and you understand the way it looks like. You understand? So it's much easier for a Southern president of the Christian extraction to emerge than a Muslim candidate from the southern part of the country to
Christian
emerge.
majority.
I'm not saying that it is entirely impossible, but politically speaking, because of the cold north, don't forget there are some places in the north that they believe that
the northern Muslim would not support a southern Muslim.
No, that is not the issue. You know, if a southern Muslim emerges as a presidential candidate, for example, it means that you are going to pick a Christian from the north. You know you know the story of Patrick Yakowa and the like. Now we don't have to go into all of that. You know how he eventually ended, and you know the story very well. You understand? So that look at the issue in Kaduna, for example. That from time immemorial, the deputy governor in the case of Kaduna have always emerged from southern Kaduna, who is a Muslim extraction. But El-Rufai had to change the narrative at some point. So that generated a lot of controversy, but that didn't stop him from emerging. That is the way an average, a core northerner, that is the way they talk. If you look at North Central, for example, you know, some places, some states in the North Central are predominantly Christian. You know that some of them, you discover that at the end of the day, they are not just, but the truth of the matter is that nobody is saying that a Southern Muslim cannot emerge as the president of Nigeria, but for the core north, it's going to be difficult for them to accept that. They believe in the core north that once you are a Christian, you are not even part of them. Even among them, they still have people that they can trust that, these are our people. They don't want nominal Muslim. You understand the point that I'm making? So they know the way they play this card. So it's not as if it's not possible, but it's going to be a little bit difficult.
All right, quickly before we move away from terrorism, IPOB, and all of that, Anambra election, IPOB is a big force. Take Nnamdi Kanu seriously. Ifeanyi Ubah wants federal government. The senator representing Anambra South, Ifeanyi Ubah, has warned the federal government against underrating Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the proscribed indigenous people of Biafra. According to him, Kanu has followers in the country and abroad. He also explained why he's asking a court order to visit the IPOB leader in DSS detention. He said his objective is to engage Kanu to get him to talk to his people about their stand on the Anambra governorship election. IPOB is a big force. Take Nnamdi Kanu seriously.
Yes, I agree that IPOB is a big force. Lately, Ifeanyi Ubah has been making comments to suit the IPOB. Maybe that is his own political joker anyway. Whatever we have to do, we need to do it. I think let's engage the IPOB. I mean those leaders of thought from the southeast. Like some of them are already doing underground. Some of them are not making noise about it. Because if you insist that there won't be election, it's going to pose a constitutional crisis that we may have to deal with in the days ahead. So the best bet is for election to hold. And don't also forget, if you say the election will not hold, you are only going to disenfranchise people. That may not stop the INEC from announcing results at the end of the day. Because whether we like it or not, the umpire has said they are going to go ahead with that particular election. IPOB has said they don't want Monday sit at home again, that the process has been hijacked. Now they are giving ultimatum that Kanu should be released unconditionally from detention. It's already in the judicial process. I mean the case of Nnamdi Kanu. I don't think there is any other fellow or any other means by which Nnamdi Kanu should be left off the hook at this particular point in time. Even if the federal government decided to throw away charges against Nnamdi Kanu, the court has to still dismiss it officially. So the point I'm making is that why not just wait till the next adjourned date? And if the federal government do not also handle the issue carefully, it's going to pose a greater security threat. Because like the NSA has said that, the election must go on, which means that they are going to militarize that particular state. If care is not taken, the type of security that will be needed to ensure that people come out for election is going to be huge, and I fear there may be clashes on that particular day. So we are appealing to members of IPOB. Two wrongs cannot make a right. He has been brought to court on the adjourned dates that are just passed. There is another adjourned date. So it looks as if there is more to the Anambra election and IPOB agitation. If Nnamdi Kanu is released before Anambra election, is he going to go and vote in Anambra election? What is the stake of IPOB in Anambra election? So let us know, because we are agitating, how to start destroying our facility, put the life of our people in danger. A week-long sit at home for a region that is predominantly noted for commerce, that is going to be detrimental to their economy and their means of livelihood too. So IPOB must be very careful, and government at the same time cannot just fold the hand. But I think that apart from the Anambra election, let us look at a political solution to all of this crisis. Then before I leave there, on the issue of Murik again, I just remembered it's also very difficult for a northern Christian to emerge as presidential candidate in Nigeria. That's just the fact. Apart from Gowon, who was the head of state as a result of some circumstances at that time, let's continue to count them. How many of these people, head of state, either military or civilian president, that are Christian from the core north? Right. So these are the issue.
So based on long-standing protocol, some things may not change.
Of course, some things may not change. It does not mean that it can't change. It does not mean that it's entirely impossible. But we are looking at the practicability of some of these things.
We'll still say equal right and justice will settle a lot of issues in this country.
Of course.
All right. Nigeria launches e-Naira digital currency. We'll look at this story when we return from this break.
Me and you, let's go to Ghana. Right, Jollof. This is Ghana. You've come here to seek for greener pastures. Make it your worthwhile. Your uncle is not supposed to be touching you like that.
I have a lot of uncles. My father has a lot of brothers, and my father's brothers have cousins.
Unwrap all the baggage in the new Showmax original comedy series, starring Basket Mouth, Akanani, Jocelyn Dumas, and more. Watch Ghana Jollof weekly only on Showmax. Subscribe from 1,200 Naira monthly. Sign up now at showmax.com.
With INT'L home broadband device, your home is connected and you all can focus on the important things in life. Enjoy the finer things in life in the INT'L HBB seasonal offer. Visit any certified INT'L shop to get a 4G MiFi at 9,999 Naira plus up to 55 gigabyte bonus data, or router at 19,999 Naira plus up to 160 gigabyte bonus data. Offer valid while stock lasts. Terms and conditions apply.
INT'L, the smartphone network. láti gòkè àgùnlà láyé èèyàn nílò ìtọ́sọ́nà ẹni tó mọ̀nà débi àṣeyọrí. FMH International HR àwọn ni gbajúgbajà akọ́ṣẹ́mọṣẹ́ iléeṣẹ́ alárinà tó mọ ojúlẹ̀jà bá ti ń tọ́ni sọ́nà finimọ̀nà nípa bí gbogbo òǹwáṣẹ́ ṣe lè pàdé àwọn òǹgbanisíṣẹ́ pàápàá jùlọ láwọn orílẹ̀-èdè tó wà lókè òkun.
FMH International HR alábàáṣepọ̀ gidi ni wọ́n jẹ́ pẹ̀lú àjọ oníwádìí ìjìnlẹ̀ àgbáyé tá a mọ̀ sí United Nations Volunteer Research Group láti jùmọ̀ tọpinpin wàhálà táwọn ọmọlẹ́yìn kojú nídìí ìgbìyànjú ajé lọ sílẹ̀ òkèèrè. ìyẹn ọ̀rọ̀ tó jẹ mọ́ international migration àti international labour activities.
ǹjẹ́ o tiẹ̀ mọ̀ pé o nílò ìmọ̀ tó jinlẹ̀ dáadáa nípa ìlànà à ń tẹ̀lé láwọn pápákọ̀ òfurufú tó fẹ́ gbà sọdá sílẹ̀ òkèèrè. lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ bá a ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ yìí United Nations Volunteer Research Group pẹ̀lú àjọṣepọ̀ FMH International HR ń ṣe research lórí ẹ̀dùn ọkàn àti ìpèníjà tẹ́ ẹ bá ní. questionnaires táwọn òṣìṣẹ́ FMH bá fún yín lágbègbè yín lẹ́yìn ṣàlàyé ìrírí yín sí.
fún àlàyé lẹ́kùnrẹ́rẹ́ kàn sí wọn ní 3rd and 9th floor Cocoa House Dùgbẹ̀ Ìbàdàn.
telephone 0817 4444 627
àti 081 68 73 7222.
An exciting day at school begins with breakfast plus Peak 456 growing up milk fortified with DHA to support brain development.
Grow up strong and smart with Peak 456 growing up milk every day.
ọ̀rẹ́ mi tó bá mọ rédíò kan tí mò ń gbọ́ báyìí gbà bẹ́ẹ̀ má fọ́ 32 FM ló ń jẹ́.
máa wù ẹ́ ṣé rédíò wà nìyẹn àwa ń sọ̀rọ̀ fẹ̀yìn ẹ̀ rédíò ìwọ ń sọ̀rọ̀ 32 FM fẹ̀yìn ẹ̀ ìbá wọn jàtọ̀ wọ́n ta lẹ́nu jọ.
yẹ̀yẹ́ dey smell àṣẹyìn méjèèjì ò tiẹ̀ sí ń gbòòrò mẹ́mẹ́lẹ́mọ̀ ẹ ò mọ̀ mẹ́mẹ́mẹ́ 94.9 lèmi ń gbọ́ bọ́ọ̀lẹ̀ ń bẹ̀.
fẹ̀yìn ẹ̀ lọ̀gá.
32 FM ní kẹ́ máa gbọ́.
94.9 ní bàbá wọn.
ìkànnì tó ń rìn tó ń já fọ́fọ́.
àní 94.9 ní gbà bẹ́ẹ̀.
fẹ̀yìn ẹ̀ lèmi lè dúró fún bọ́ọ̀lù náà rédíò.
ẹ mọ nǹkan kan ẹrìn súnmọ́ wa kẹ́ mọ nǹkan tó ń lọ nígboro.
ẹ má wulẹ̀ jàǹpátá ìtàkùn tó sogbá tó sagbè ló ṣe légédé 32 FM ló ń jẹ́ fẹ̀yìn ẹ̀ frequency wọn ní 94.9 omi ẹ̀kọ́ náà ni àtẹni tó ń gbọ́ 32 FM àtẹni tó ń gbọ́ fẹ̀yìn ẹ̀ àtẹni tó ń gbọ́ 94.9 ìkànnì kan náà lẹ́ ń gbọ́ ẹ má yín kúrò ń bẹ̀. 32 FM 94.9 à ń fẹ̀rẹ̀ nígbà gbogbo àgbáyé.
Me and you, let's get to Ghana. Right, Jollof. This is Ghana. You've come here to seek for greener pastures. Make it your worthwhile. Your uncle is not supposed to be touching you like that.
I have a lot of uncles. My father has a lot of brothers, and my father's brothers have cousins.
Unwrap all the baggage in the new Showmax original comedy series starring Basketmouth, Akanani, Jocelyn Dumas, and more. Watch Ghana Jollof weekly only on Showmax. Subscribe from 1,200 Naira monthly. Sign up now at showmax.com.
Welcome back from the commercial break. 32 FM 94.9, 94.9, I beg your pardon. Nigeria launches e-Naira digital currency, and the story you find in most of the dailies this morning.
Yes, it's a good one. It has been proposed before now. Yesterday it came to limelight. This is the first in Africa, which means that the central bank digital currency has come on stream. I think the one for the end user is digital wallet, speed wallet, or something. That is the one. We have a lot of them. We have the government to government to individual, bank to government, corporate bodies to what have you. It's a good one, like I said. Let's see how this will impact on the economy positively. Every nation, especially advanced country, they are coming up with the idea of their own digital currency. At that particular point in time, where we even created Ministry of Communication and Digital Economy, we had to ban cryptocurrency at that particular point in time. I think it down on Nigeria at that time, especially the government, that we had to come up with our own indigenous digital currency.
Is e-Naira a cryptocurrency?
Of course, it's not, and it can be, but it's just like a replication, our own version of the cryptocurrency. That is what it means. So it depends on the value and how acceptable Nigeria will look at this currency. Will it be readily available? Because that is what we're used to at that time. the crypto. But today, let's see the value that will come up and the accessibility, then the general level of acceptability in the country. I feel if the government can do it in such a way that people will embrace it, let the value be there.
Exactly, because I'm looking at a reaction of somebody who said,
let the value be there.
It adds no spectacular value.
See, if you attach significant value to it, you don't have to market it to Nigeria. Whatever that gives value, Nigeria will go for it.
Even
we have the population.
We have the population.
We have as cosmetic.
We have the market. See, let us not say it is cosmetic. It's a new baby. You understand? It's coming up. Let's see how well. And at the end of the day, in the days ahead, let's look at the economic advantage. One thing that is common in Nigeria is that whether government has good intention or not, a lot of people would definitely cast aspersion. But we have to launch it. The gain might not be recorded at the short run. Let's see how it goes. That is why I said the CBN still have to come out with policies and programs to be able to strengthen this particular currency. Because one thing is to launch it, another thing is to give it force, another thing is to give it value. Because if you want people to migrate to it as our own local and indigenous idea, once it has value, Nigeria will go for it. That's the most important thing. But I think yesterday was like a milestone because this is coming such a time like this. So it's a good one for our economy. Let's see how this will add positively in terms of economic outlook in Nigeria.
All right, just before we open the studio lines, the Northwest is saying that states and local governments should take 59% of the federal allocation. The Northwest geopolitical zone of the country has demanded the lion's share of the federation account for states and local governments. The zone said the two arms of government should take 60%, while 40% should go to the federal government. And according to them, the second tier of government is also saddled with the responsibility of funding security, which remains the sole responsibility of the federal government.
Yes, for the police, for example, apart from the payment of salary that the federal government does, in terms of logistics and operation, it is the state that majorly fund police in Nigeria.
So why is the federal government in charge?
I stand to be corrected. Of course, it's our constitution. The constitution says that there shall be a Nigeria police force. It's a unitary constitution, so it's a central police system that we have in the country. We are asking that it be decentralized. I am of the opinion that state governments and local government should get the larger chunk of our revenue in the country. Let's also delete some items from the exclusive legislative list. Let's cede some responsibility to the state and also give them opportunity of revenue to fund whatever they have to do. Right. So the position of the Northwest is also the position of the Southwest, and let revenue sharing also be reflective of revenue contribution to the central purse. Right, you understand?
The lines to call are 009 7000 949 0705 500949 009 7000 949. Raphael aside, the fact that Sheikh Gumi has never for once been invited by the DSS for questioning with all his utterances in the past and present shows that indeed this administration is trying to hide something. Thank you. Omotolani Mabasha, we got your message too. Hello, good morning.
This is Comrade Omalulu Gideon from Magbo. In respect of the controversial Islamic scholar, Gumi, you remember some time ago, Gumi raised an allegation that the non-Muslim soldiers were responsible for insecurity. Some time ago also, that he said that if the coup plotter could be pardoned, why should the bandits not enjoy the same thing? I call on the Supreme Council of Islam Nigeria. I challenge the Supreme Council of Islam Nigeria to please call Gumi to caution and some Muslim scholars to please approach Gumi and hold meeting with him for the sake of this country. Sit down with him, understand what he's really looking for in Nigeria state. Or if the Supreme Council of Islam decide to remain silent over the activities of Gumi, this country is at jeopardy. Thank you.
Thank you. 0705 500949 0809 700949. Okay, this is also a comment on Gumi from Omar Bashir. I have said it several times on this platform and keep asking who is Sheikh Gumi. Sheikh Gumi is supposed to be to get apprehended before now, or is supposed to have been apprehended before now, but it's quite unfortunate that PMB refuses to do so. God bless you too. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, this is Bayo from Orogun.
All right, Bayo, morning.
Yeah, thank you. Good morning, Austin. Quick one. I will not touch much on Gumi issue, but we have been saying it for all this while. Austin said it just now. He has not been invited. Now we will say we are one Nigeria. Look at the way the man is talking freely. Let one person try all these things Gumi is doing in Southwest here and see what happens the next day. You see, about this Murik, is it about Muslim president? No. If it is this native people, this native Oshun or Ifa people that become president, oh well and good. Somebody good should be president. Forget about the Muslim Christians. It's not the issue. Sometimes this Murik man will just talk. I don't understand them. He said with Gumi, two of them. Let us see further. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Bio 0809-7949. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
This is John Olariwaju from Agbo.
Go on, John.
On the issue of e-Naira, as far as I'm concerned, I cannot even connect anybody, whether federal government or CBA. Why am I saying this? I don't understand this nation. If you are able to launch the e-Naira, why is it difficult for you to have electronic voting? Why? So we are so like to celebrate what is not supposed to be celebrated. If you can get it right politically, I think we are going to get it right. Even our Naira is going to be okay at the end of the day if you can get it right politically. Because the electronic voting will give us at least 80% or 70% that we get it right politically. That's my submission. Thank you.
Thank you, John Olanrewaju, for your submission there. Also, I just perceive that some people still look at the whole e-Naira from the prism of the present administration, ineptitude, and some other issues with this present administration. But can we just look at it as a standalone project that is likely to work, since it is being already even embraced by some countries in the world?
Yes, from economic point of view, I think it's something that we really have to embrace. Let us look beyond the Buhari administration. Buhari will not be president of Nigeria, for example. That is why I said in my commentary that it is coming at such a time like this. So let's key into it, because we have the population, we have the market for it.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Yeah, good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, this is the voice of the first grade people. The truth of the matter is this. The so-called our leaders are just find themselves at the very position they had as going family. Because they are not well prepared for that position. That is why we are having bad governance in this country. I'm Mobashir. Have a nice day. Good morning.
All right, thank you, Mobashir. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, what's your name?
This is Kola Olekasin from Okebadan.
All right.
My question is, please, I don't know what Gumi has said that should warrant the federal government to call into order. He has not violated the Constitution of Nigeria. And whenever we are trying to look for tribalism, we will always find it and we will always make it up. Gumi has not said anything that Ohanese has not said about Kanu. Don't fight these people, negotiate with them. Is it against the Constitution of Nigeria to say that? Please. Thank you.
Hello. Oh, the line dropped. 0705 500949 0809 700949. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, this is Michael. Calling from Bulger. Yes, hello?
Mike, let's have your headline.
Yes. With the analysis of Mr. Austin this morning, because they've been doing so much noise about Jagaban becoming the president of this country, but I think I have my fear. With the analysis of this Austin, it means that religion has taken over the whole country. It means that Ahmed Tinubu will find it difficult to become it's totally in this country. Because, like what he said, the North would prefer Christians so that they can pick a Muslim from the North. Also, the issue of bandits. Even when you declare these guys terrorists, what do you think the federal government will do? They continue to pamper these guys. So for me, it's not an issue for me. Even if you declare them bandits, they'll be caught. What happened to them? At the end of the day, they'll pardon them. God bless you.
God bless you too, Mike. 009 7000 949 0705 5000 949. Do we have some more comments on our YouTube? Okay, not exactly. We'll come back to that. Hello, good morning.
Tyler, good morning.
Good morning.
Austin, good morning. With the way I see this nation, I don't think that there is any solution because we are not thinking rightly. Some people will come here and they condemn one side of the country, saying that they are the one causing trouble. The way we are, it looks as if that we don't have elders again that can come out and seek for peace. I pity this nation. Thank you.
Where are the elders? Where are the elders? Hello, good morning. Hello. Hello, good morning. Hello.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Yeah, this is Olu from Elele.
Good to have you, sir.
Yeah. I had somebody saying there is nothing Gumi has done that should warrant his arrest, that people are being tribalistic. I think we need to check our statements and our heads. Gumi said Christian soldiers are killing the terrorists and that it's not the Muslim soldiers. Can anybody from other parts of the country say that without being arrested? I think somebody needs to visit a psychiatric hospital. Good morning.
Let's be mindful of the kind of language we use. The gentleman other time stated his own opinion. Well, it's his own opinion. Yes. It may not really sit well with you, but let's also be mindful. We can't be referring to ourselves in adjectives that are not fit for air. All right. Thank you. 009 7000 949. Hello.
Last call. The last call, Mr. John again. See, Tayo, our opinion matters a lot. God created this world with the word of his mouth. Our mouth matters a lot. We should be very, very, very careful if this nation has to be united. Thank you.
Thank you. Austin Udumo.
Yes, Gumi has said a lot of things that are capable of dividing the country. What has Obadiah Milafi said of blessed memory, that he was invited more than 3 times by the DSS. Ohaneze has never supported the wanton killing and destruction of lives and property in the southeast. Up until yesterday, Ohaneze came out to very hard on hyper members, criminal elements who have hijacked the agitation. They may have supported the agitation, but they are saying that you can't hide under the guise of agitation and continue to destroy government formation, kill people in a wanton manner, and you expect agitation to come. So these are the issue. Whatever that is bad, we must all come together to condemn it. That is bad. That is how to move forward as a country.
Thank you, Austin Udumo.
Thank you.
Austin is a public affairs analyst. I am Olutayo Gwade. Good morning to you.
Journalist. And my name is Bemi Sola Shoyemi. Good morning.
Okay.
32 FM.
Ìkànnì adẹ́rìn-pòṣónú.
32 FM. The Pioneer Joy Station.
32 FM.
The station admired by other radio stations. 32 FM.